afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to JMC Creates. My name is Jackie McKissick, and today I am going to make this box. I have entered into a Halloween swap with Positively Papercraft, and I have two swap partners, so I have to have two of everything. Now, this box is not my design. It's from Dawn's Stampin' Thoughts. Mine's is decorated totally different. I put papers on mine, she didn't, so this is just what I made. But the measurements are hers. Okay, so, and my belly band comes off very easily. And I used, where is it? I have about 10 Halloween die sets sitting in front of me. And the one I want is the bloody last one as usual. Flippin' Nora. These are all my extra Halloween bits that I have, that I've cut out and didn't use. I can't remember what this die set's called. It's from Spellbinders. So, and I've used these ghosts. I'm going to use that back this time. I've used the boo, the letters, and then the back, and the papers are from Crafter's Companion Halloween one. So what are we going to do first? We're going to make our box. Right, she used an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock, and I don't have that, so I got my 12 piece of 12 by 12, and I cut it down to 8.5 by 10. She cut hers down to 10 too. Okay, and then there was a strip that is left, so I have cut a 2-inch strip, and I'm going to use it for my belly band, and I'm not going to score it, I'm just going to wrap it round, and that gave me the perfect slide. So what did she do? These is her instructions, my version of writing them down. So the box, 8.5 by 10, on the short side you want to go at 1.5. Can you see that? One and a half and 7. Then you're going to turn it to the long side, and you're going to go at 2, 3.5, 6.5, and 8. That's not right. 2, 3.5, 6.5. Oh yes, it is 8. Yes, perfect. I thought I'd written it down wrong then. Right, so that's all your scoring done. You're just going to go in and burnish, and I will do a video showing you all the items that I had to make for my swap partner. Now, I have 2 swap partners, so I am making 2 of everything. So you want to get your corners, and you want to cut down your first score line and cut it down to your second score line, and the same on the other side, from the first score line down to the second score line. So you're doing this on each of the 4 sides, and then you're going to cut off your corners, and then it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. This is quite an easy box to do, which is why I chose to do it. Now this box is going to have treats in it. That was one of the things that we had to make: a treat box, a gift tag, We had to give them a gift of no more than £5. Then I'm just going to go in and cut to keep these from catching inside. All I'm going to do is slightly miter each side. So yes, we had to make a tag. We had to make a shaker element, a standalone shaker element, and a layered rosette. I had to make one of them, and the treat box and the gift, and that's it. Oh no, a 4x4 card. Yes, we had to make a 4x4 note card. So I can tell you I had a lot of fun, and she is going to do a Christmas one, which I can't wait to look forward to. So right, you want to put that at, you want to put this score line, mine's is at 4.5. All I'm going to do is mark 1.5 on each side. Okay, so I'm lining mine up so that the 4.5 and 7.5, I'm making a mark in the middle. Okay, now from that mark I want to go down to each corner. So I do. There we go. I'm just lining my mark up on the centre of my scoreboard, making sure I have the corner on the centre as well, and scoring. So just get that round the other way. There we go. That's that bit done. Now you want to score this bit, or burnish this bit on both sides, so that it can come in and out. Okay, now before I go any further, I'm going to decorate mine. Okay, so I have a piece that is inside layer 5 3/8 by 2 7/8. So 5 3/8 by 2 7/8. And I had some large offcuts of this paper, and I made good use of them with this thing, with this gift box. This thing. Hey Sham, do you want to see my thing? Somebody asked you that, you'd be ringing the police. Sorry, just my perverted mind. I tickled my fancy. Hey Sham, do you want to show me your thing? Oh my god, that's hilarious. So the sides are, that's not the size. I've cut them a little bit short, but anyway, sides 5 1/4 by 1 1/8. So if I was you, I would do them 1 1/4. But I don't have any more of this card left, so I can't recut it. Just for the sake of 2 little sides, I'm not cutting into a 12 by 12 piece of paper. No matter how much I love you, you're not getting it wasted in my card. Not likely, sunshine. Anyway, I digress again. I tend to digress a lot, but hey, you have to roll with the punches, so they say. So that bit then is 5, no, that's the top, which is 1 7/8 by 5 1/4. Where's my other bit? Oh, shit up a stick. I've lost a bit. Back in a jiff. Okay, so I'm back, and I absolutely, utterly and totally had to cut into another piece of card. So I went along and I fixed the sides while I was at it. So the sides are 5 1/4 by 1 1/4. Yep. And the top is 1 7/8 by 5 1/4. So you need 2 of each. Okay, 2 of the tops, 2 of the sides. This wee bit's just going to fold in like that. Right, I'm going to use quick glue because I don't want to be messing about at this stage of the game. And I did bring out that paper pad to show you. This is the page I had to cut out of, but I left this bit because I could use it as a scene on a card with a big die cut on it, and that would be it. And then the same down here. And that'll be dozy, and then this is the other side. So, it's the first time I've ever indulged in a large paper pad, and I have to say I am very impressed by the quality, by the artwork, the whole bloody shebang. We're cooking on gas basically. Oh my word. So I've just heard that my niece is pregnant again. She's got an 8-month-old and a 1.5, and now this is number 3, and then she has a daughter who is in first year at school, and then 2 boys. So maybe they're hoping for a girl again. Right, so this needs to stick together. Stick together, you dirty dog. You dirty beast. And then that just folds over like that, and you can decide whichever scene you want on the top. I like that. Oh my giddy aunt. So my belly band, I took it, put it square against that there, and then bent it, and then lined it up and just reinforced, and then I did the same again, and then just reinforce that, but keeping the sides level with one another. Oops, wrong way around. Right. And I don't want them too tight, which is why I'm not scoring or anything. I always find this fits when I'm doing a belly band, and particularly as this is an unusual shape of box, I think it's better to fit it round. Right, that's that bit done. Let's get our glue on. Like that. Okay, I could do with that a wee bit tighter, I think. No. Like that. Just a little bit tighter, and then I'm going to snip off the excess. Okay, So then you want to put your top bit on, and I deliberately cut this bit for the top as I thought it was a perfect part of the seam. And then my two side bits. Oops. That belly band thing is, can I take that off and turn it around? Will it still work? Yes, it will, because my seam is running there from the top down, so I need to follow through with that. Make sure everyone's running from the top down. Okay, so I'm going to have to look and see what sort of gift boxes I can come up with for the teachers' gifts this year. Although I only have one for Khaleesi, one for Tyler, one for Lily, and one for TJ this year. I've only got 4. Hey hey, when they get bigger they don't want as much. They don't have classroom assistants and all that half the time. So, although I do think I will miss having a make-it. So I've got all my bits. So this is the bigger ghost and this is the smaller one, and there's how I worked it. Okay. Now this is just a little spider's web. I don't know where it came from. This came from the, like that. Okay, and then this is the bat from that same die set. You know, when you're concentrating, trying to talk isn't always the easiest thing. So that can come down no further now. Okay. Right. So then we need to glue this on. This is actually cut from a scrap of glitter foam that I found in my scrap box. I have a scrap bag actually that has only got foil and glitter cardstock scraps in it, because I tend to use a lot of them at Christmas. You know, for cutting out wee dies and things. I don't think it was perfect for this. What am I putting the lid on for? I better glue the rest of it down. Right. No, that one's going over that. That one's coming up a bit. Okay, now we need I did 2 foam squares on this, and then just a little thin one on that side, because it's going on top of the ghost. Let me see. Ow! I stabbed myself. Oh, come on. It's like my hands don't seem to want to work for me no more. So, there we go. That's going on there like that. Oh, come off. Like that. Then we're going to put our wee pumpkin on, and we're putting a thin, half of one of those thin ones I was using that I bought by accident, and I'm finding them very useful, to be honest with you. So, especially when you're putting stuff up on one level and meeting the next level. And there we go, that is my gift box made for my swap, version 1 and version 2. So thank you for stopping by. I hope you like it. I'm sure I'll have a card project up next. So I hope you're all safe and well, and until the next time, Jack out.